What's going on, everybody? This is Ekben149770. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to part 2 of this video. Long story short, my cat came busting in the door and knocked all over my Simpsons seasons, and as a result, I had to clean them all up. I hit the wrong button, which stopped the video rather than pause the video, and yeah. My cat's actually out of the room now, and I closed the door, so we'll be able to talk about The Simpsons. And if this video is popular, then I might do a Family Guy season overview and collection. Now, something about The Simpsons is they were kind of stupid. They obviously released Simpsons seasons on DVD every year until 2014, which is when they stopped. But basically, for the 20th anniversary, they did season 20. And then they stopped with season 17 in 2014 due to DVD sales. And, that sucks because Simpsons 18 and 19 are great seasons. 19 is what got me into Simpsons. But they stopped, and so we're stuck with seasons 1 through 17 and then 20. Kind of awkward, I know. But anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's get down to business. This first season I don't have the sleeve with, but probably rebuy it. The Simpsons, the complete first season. Very good season. This is what started it all. You have classics like Bart the General, Homer's Odyssey, Life on the Fast Lane, Bart the Genius. Did I see that one? No. I don't remember. The Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire, obviously. All classics. The only problem I have with this is it was a very short season. I know why, but still, I don't know. Then you have my personal, tying with the 5th season, my favorite, complete 2nd season. Oh man, you got Homer's, excuse me. You got Bart gets hit by a car in this season. You got, Treehouse of Horror 1, which is great. You have, my favorite episode, 3 Men in a Comic Book, Bart the Daredevil. Just great season. Totally worth adding to your Simpsons collection. Along with The Simpsons, the complete 3rd season, which had, very good episodes. Bart the Murderer, Stark Raving Dad, Treehouse of Horror 2, Like Father, Like Clown, Colonel Homer, Saturdays of Thunder. Just, oh man, what a good season. The Simpsons, the complete 4th season. This had great episodes on it, too. This had, Mr. Plow, Camp Krusty, Treehouse of Horror 2. 3, sorry, excuse me, Treehouse of Horror 3. Just Marge's versus the Monorail. Let's see, what else was in this season? I'm trying to think of one more. Okay. Homer the Heretic. That was a good one. I really like Homer the Heretic. My favorite from that season. Next up is The Simpsons Season 5, which had very good episodes. Treehouse of Horror 4 was what really wanted me to buy this, and that's such a good one. You obviously had, you had Homer Goes to College, the Barbershop Quartet episode, Bart Gets an Elephant, Springfield with that S $sign. What else? Let me check real quick. Sweet Seymour Skinner's Badass Song. That's such a good one. It's a 100th episode spectacular. Burns Air, Homer the Vigilante, Bart Gets Famous, Rosebud, Marge on the Lamb, Bart's Inner Child. Such a great season. Next is The Simpsons, the complete 6th season. I wish I had the regular looking one. I might buy that eventually, but for now I have the Homer head. This one was very good. Wasn't my favorite, but it's got very classic episodes nonetheless. You got Bart's Comet, Bart of Darkness. You can't tell I'm a huge Bart fan. Treehouse of Horror 5, my favorite Treehouse of Horror. Just very good season. Worth adding to your collection, but not my favorite season, but still a very good one nonetheless. Same with The Simpsons, the complete 7th season, which I also didn't have the Marge head, the regular looking one. Looks good, but I'll take it. This one you had great episodes. You had Treehouse of Horror 6, Radioactive Man, The Simpsons 138th episode, Spectacular. Who Shot Mr. Burns Part 2 was on this one. Part 1 was on the 6th season. Just very good and totally worth your time and money. Next you had The Simpsons the complete 8th season. This one had Homer's Enemy. Trying to think of Treehouse of Horror 7. And, it's just very, very good. There's more classic episodes on here. I just don't remember off the top of my head. A controversial season, but one of my favorites. Simpsons complete the 9th season. And why it's controversial is because of Principal and the Pauper, which is one of my favorite episodes, actually. People don't like it. I like it. It's funny. It's got a good plot to it. The ending's good. It's a good season. And it had Martin Sheen, or I think it's his name, star in that episode. You're not the real Seymour Skinner. I am. I like that. Treehouse of Horror 8 wasn't my favorite Treehouse of Horror, but it's pretty good. It's better than the newer ones anyway. God, don't get me started on those ones. Very good season. You had Homer versus New York. I like that episode. Lisa Sachs is a good episode. Let's see here. Well, I'm trying to think of that one episode that was on here that was really, really funny. I can't remember. It was good though. I just can't remember it. The Simpsons complete 10th season, what many people consider to be downhill. The Simpsons, I think season 20 was past season 20, and you got basically garbage, but still pretty good, I guess. This one had not a lot of memorable episodes, in my opinion, but it still had Simpsons Bible stories. It had Treehouse of Horror 9, which was pretty good. Bart the Mother was pretty good. All in all, an average season of The Simpsons. Could have been better, but could have been worse. Now we have The Simpsons, the 11th season, which had Beyond Blunderdome, Guess Who's Coming to Criticize Dinner, Treehouse of Horror 10. Pretty good season. The ending episode, of course, was my favorite. I don't remember what it was called, but it was the God, I wish I knew all these names. I'm sorry. It's just, there's so many episodes of The Simpsons, it's hard to remember. But, I think it was, I can't remember it. It's the very last episode, though. I'm just too lazy to check. But, Simpsons, the 12th season. This one had some good episodes. This had, the Bicon or whatever in it. This had Simpson Safari, Treehouse of Horror 11, which is good. Skinner's Sense of Snow is one of my favorite episodes, minus that weird clown that I'm not gonna get over. You know what I'm talking about. It's why they added that, I'll never know. But very good season. Simpsons the 13th season. Need to rewatch this, but this is when they started doing Blu-rays, and I have two Blu-rays of The Simpsons, which we'll get to in a minute. But this had a very good one. This had I Am Furious Yellow, one of my favorite episodes. Treehouse of Horror 12, which is pretty good. I like Treehouse of Horror 12 a lot, actually. And yeah, it was just a very good season. The Simpsons, the 14th season. Why they chose the 14th season for a Treehouse of Horror theme, I won't know. They could have done, like, a different one, but it's pretty good. Treehouse of Horror 13, not my favorite, but pretty good. You had Moe's Baby Blues in this season. You had just a lot of classics on this season. It's a pretty good season. It took me a while to finish because I was just so busy with school and everything, but yeah, I like season 14. Even better than season 14 is season 15. I believe 15th season, where it's return of Homer's mother, Bart the Juvie, the Wandering Juvie episode, Trails to 414, which is very, very good. And, yeah, just pretty good season overall. I liked it a lot. People who complain about season 10, like, can understand, but they got some gems. You just gotta know how to look for them with The Simpsons. There's a lot of good gems. There's a lot of shovelware with The Simpsons, but with those episodes past season, like, 12, but there's still some gems in there. You just gotta know which ones are which. The Simpsons' 16th season. Pretty good, actually. Trails of 415. They could have done better with that one. But you got future drama on here, which is a theme, obviously, with Professor Frank. And you got Homer the Roofer. Guess who's... No, it's a different one. Sorry. All's Fair in Oven War. Sleeping with the Enemy. Just some very good episodes on this season. The Simpsons, the 17th season, I haven't seen too much of, so I can't really tell you which episodes are good. Trails 416 was average at best. It had Sideshow Bob in that, the Italian Bob, obviously, and also Sand and Fog, which is pretty good. Now for my Blu-ray collection, The Simpsons, the 16th season on Blu-ray. Very good on Blu-ray. This is what I originally got The Simpsons season on. And then my grandma accidentally got me for my birthday for DVD, but it still looks nice in my collection, so I keep both of them. And The Simpsons, the 20th season on Blu-ray. Haven't really seen too much of. Trails 419 was pretty good. It's actually really good for a Trails 4 that came out so late, but I like the 20th season. Lost Horizon's a good episode. I just have to watch most of it. I'm just still on 17 because there's so many Simpsons episodes. Like, it's taken me 3 years to watch all of them, and I like to go back and watch the classics, so it takes even longer. And obviously the Simpsons movie. You can't go wrong in a Simpsons collection without the Simpsons movie. I mean, you gotta get the Simpsons movie. Well, thank you guys for watching. This is Epic Ben 4970. Come subscribe to everyone. Go wild, of course, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace, and keep watching The Simpsons, and maybe I'll do a Family Guy one. Later.